Good morning, everyone. With less than 9 days, it's actually 8 days left in 2010, I wanted to send out a very heartfelt message today to inspire you to get started now. Don't wait until January 1st, 2011 to start planning your goals. I've actually been looking into mine for about 3 to 4 weeks now and writing things down and getting focused on what I want to accomplish in 2011. I read an interesting article this morning. I want to share it. It's by Richard Branson. And the quote is, "In business, there is no substitute for experience. So if you're an entrepreneur, get on with it. If you've achieved success in business, think about giving back to the community by mentoring some promising entrepreneurs. Who knows? They might be the next Musa and Amos." And Musa and Amos were students of his entrepreneur school in Africa, South Africa. And they're doing some great things in the gaming industry. And so as I was speaking with a colleague of mine this morning about some of the things that I have in store for 2011, I was compelled to send out this special note to you guys. And it is get ready for great things to happen in 2011. But it's not just a generic get ready and then nothing happens. You know what I mean? We all join the gym, January 1st. We all commit to lose a certain amount of weight or start a business or do a certain thing. And then 2 or 3 months down the line, we lose momentum. And I don't want 2011 to be that. And I've been going back and forth with what my theme is going to be. I went to a Vicki Winans concert a week or so ago, and she's got this song that I really love. It's called "I Made It Over," and it touched me so much that I was like, maybe this is my theme for 2011, because Lord knows I made it over, and I'm doing some big and great things. But I was talking to a mentor this morning, and I was saying, if there's one thing consistent with me, it's that I'm result driven. And with my clients that I coach and mentor, I'm the same way. You know what I mean? It's not about my journey. It's about the journey of those that follow behind me. And so for me, it's about what results that I can get for you. So I'm toiling around if I'm going to have my theme getting results or I get results. I don't know. Maybe that'll just be a slogan of mine. But I look back as I reflect. I do a lot of journaling and reflection and writing it down, because the Bible tells us to write the vision and make it plain. And there's a purpose for it. And, you can get clarity when you write things down. It's clear, what your goals are. And, you got to make sure that you have targets and steps on how you're going to reach those goals. Don't just, write, well, I want to lose, 20 pounds. But you not have steps underneath those goals as to how you intend to do those, or what is even required to be able to do that. So when I was just reflecting, and this is just off the top of my head this morning, nothing, pre-made or anything. So just off the top of my head, but off the top of my head, when I thought back, reflected back on what I've accomplished in 2010 alone, not all the years, just alone, I have lost 20 pounds or more. I haven't gotten on the scale today. Published 2 books. Now, if that is not an accomplishment in and of itself, everywhere I go now, do you know how many people stop me about me helping them make their dream come true of being a published author? I mean, a lot of people have a story inside of them. A lot of people have a story that they want to get out and tell. And I'm here to tell you, I had a great book coach that helped me, and I was able to do it within 3 months thanks to him. And I believe that I could help you as well. And it just takes all the unnecessary heartache, all the unnecessary money that you'd waste. It just takes all of that out of the equation, and you only focus on what needs to be done, what's essential and critical to get the job done. So I encourage you, if you're looking to publish a book or you need to publish a book, I'm working on a home study system as we speak. I intend to have that completed by December 31st. So if you cannot or you do not have in the budget coaching fees, I will have a home study system available shortly. I spearheaded the project for 3 websites, built new lifelong relationships with vital key business mentors and coaches in my life that not only coached me, but they held me accountable and they kept me accountable. And I think that's important. You know, I live my life by principles, and the principles never go away. I live my life by the principle of discipline, by the principle of consistency, and by the principle of hard work. I remember the first day that I met my trainer, and I told him my goals, and I always have lofty goals. That's just me. And I told him how much weight I wanted to lose, and I told him the time frame. I think that was the biggest thing that kind of scared the heck out of him. But I told him the time frame that I wanted to be able to do this based on another weight loss book that I intend to publish next year. And, you know, I told him I wanted to be in like one of those little nice sports, you know, half sports bras and the little, I don't know what they call them, sport things, and the little bikey short things. That's probably the only time I'll be able to wear something like that on the cover of something. So, you know, I get away with it with my position, of course. And so I said, so we're shooting for March or, you know, April, somewhere around there. And so I said, well, this is what I need to do, and this is, you know, how I need to get it done, and this is what I need from you. And, you know, at first he was a little reluctant, but he, you know, and smart people usually don't commit to something that they don't know that they'll be able to help you accomplish. But after the first day training with him, he looked me in the eye and he said, I have no doubt that you'll reach your goals, that will reach your goals, because you work hard. And if there's one characteristic about me that people know and that people consistently say about me, it's that I'm a hard worker. And if you're not a hard worker, you need to adopt that characteristic in your life and look for ways to do that, because the Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. So you have to work hard at things that you really believe in and you're passionate about. And that's why I talk a lot about passion, because if you're not passionate about it, you're not gonna follow through. You know, each year I have a different group of students that have to do research papers, and often I allow them to choose whatever country that they want to do the research on, because I want them to be committed. I want them to buy in on the product, on the project, because if they don't, I know that they're not going to be committed to do the research. I know they'll just give me fluff, and my time is so valuable that each research paper that I read, I want to learn something new. So imagine the pressure that the students have ahead of time in trying to produce a document that's worthy of me reading. And I tell them this, you know, I'm a stickler, I'm hard on them, but they know I love them, and they keep coming back and they keep doing miraculous things. So